Hello everyone and welcome back to the Radical RN channel. Today's topic is a topic that I know a lot of people don't like talking about, and it's highly controversial and a lot of people are addicted to it. So today's topic is going to be about caffeine's effect on the body. So what does caffeine do specifically in the brain? It blocks the adenosine receptors in the brain. So those receptors will tell you when you are tired, when you need to rest and slow down. It also increases epinephrine and other stress hormones because it's a nervous system stimulant. It can increase acidity in the stomach, which can lead to heartburn, ulcerative colitis, and worsen symptoms of IBS, Crohn's, and ulcerative colitis and other gastrointestinal diseases. It also may worsen heart rhythm conditions and increase blood pressure. And what has been shown is that if some providers trial patients on stopping caffeine intake to see if it helps with multiple different conditions, and some of these conditions that it has helped with is migraines, osteoporosis, and restless leg syndrome, among many. So it is something that to take into consideration if you are dealing with some sort of disease process. You could try to eliminate caffeine. Obviously, you want to eliminate it slowly because there are withdrawal symptoms, and talk to your doctor about it, of course. But anyway, moving on, coffee specifically can increase your triglyceride levels if it's unfiltered. So this unfiltered part that was seen in the studies is if you use the, forgetting the word, the French press. The French press, mainly because there's fat-soluble substances in coffee that needs to be filtered out. Otherwise, it does slightly increase the triglyceride levels. Now, there was an older study that also suggested that those who drank 200 milligrams of coffee or more, that their inflammation increased in their body, at least the inflammation marker CRP, which, just so you know, 1 8-ounce cup, I've got a full cup here, but maybe it's about that much. This might be 16, I don't know. But about that much of coffee is actually 236.5 mLs. So it's higher than that minimum amount of coffee. So they were saying that it does increase inflammation levels because CRP is a protein that is made during the inflammatory process. Now, in a more recent study, they say the opposite, that coffee is actually anti-inflammatory. So I just wanted to make sure that both stories were being said. I know some people believe one side and other people believe this side, but I would think that it is safer to go with the more recent studies. So I would say that it is anti-inflammatory right now, until a new study comes out that says otherwise. So similarly, another controversy is the antioxidant phytochemicals that are in coffee. It has been said that that it can decrease the risk of diabetes by preventing the beta cell decrease in function during the chronic metabolic stress that comes before diabetes, so it can actually prevent diabetes from happening. It's also been said that it possibly helps neurological conditions because it affects dopamine and GABA, specifically with depression and Parkinson's. But that could also be because of the detoxifying effects of it as well. Another Another thing that it is known for is to increase athletic performance, both aerobic and anaerobic, as well as increase endurance and delay muscle fatigue and overall general fatigue. And then it's also been said that a moderate intake of about 2 cups a day, that there's a reduction in risk of both liver cancer and possibly breast cancer. Now, all of these have been questioned because there was one study that questioned how much of the antioxidant compounds actually reached a high enough level in the plasma for it to make a difference. And it also said that most of it is fermented by the gut flora. Now, a more recent study also says that the gut flora converts these phytochemicals into beneficial compounds and that fermentation can actually improve the antioxidant power of coffee. But again, more research is needed in this area, especially with the findings that I said about diabetes and neurological conditions. There's no really definitive answers. They say that it may help. So it would be great to see more studies on that, to have more of a conclusion. So it is possible, in conclusion, it is possible that coffee is very beneficial for us. But again, more studies are needed. And in my own personal opinion, if something is blocking something that naturally occurs in the body, I don't want to take it. So the fact that caffeine blocks adenosine receptors telling your body when to rest, you need to actually listen to those cues that your body tells you so that you don't get to the point of burnout, that you're not just pushing through and leading disease. And you also have to take into consideration, like, what is causing you to need caffeine? What is causing you to go for that cup in the morning because you can't get up and drive to work because you're just so tired? Are you sleeping? How's your circadian rhythm? Are you intaking enough nutrients to actually give you enough energy to function throughout the day? Or are you having sugars throughout the day, and is your blood sugar going all over the place and not being stabilized with the amount of energy that's needed from that? So there's so many things that you can work with me as a health coach, as an RN as well, or with another person that is highly qualified and educated about nutrition and lifestyle education. Or even talk to your doctor, obviously, about why you're feeling so fatigued, because there could also be disease processes that are causing you to not have the energy that you need to go through the day. One of the most common ones is hypothyroidism, or even autoimmune conditions. So there's so many different things that your fatigue and tiredness could be caused from. And until you can find that root cause, you're just going to continue going down that slippery slope, and you're going to continue to pay for coffee or whatever else caffeine that you're getting, like energy drinks, which are loaded with sugar and whatever else that is in there, all the preservatives and, sorry, I'm getting on a soapbox here at the end, but I drive past Dutch Bros and other coffee shops, and I see long lines of people just waiting for their coffee. For one, you can make coffee at home for a lot cheaper. For two, most of what you're getting is just sugar and preservatives. And even if you're going with the sugar-free, that stuff's not good for you either. So it's just another chemical that's added. Anyway, that being said, I hope that this video has helped you to just think about things, about what you're intaking. If you're intaking a lot of coffee during the day, and if you're tired, there could be other reasons. So please do some research into it. If If you find a research article that goes against what I'm saying, please share it with me. I am a lifelong learner and I love being corrected because I know that none of us can get things 100% right. We are human. So, yeah, that's it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe so that I can educate more people and continue doing these videos. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one.